Hi, I'm Mark Polton. I'm a buy and hold real estate investor in the greater Charlotte, North Carolina area. I've been thinking about this topic for the last day or so, and I follow a lot of politics, follow a lot of, just kind of what's going on in the world and, what I perceive as, the fundamental changing of our society, especially on college campuses. I find it almost comical, the level of absurdity that goes on these campuses. And it seems to focus around, and at least in my observation, around people really concerned about what other people are thinking and doing. Not their actions, but other people's actions. And I find the amount of effort and energy and thoughts and everything else that goes into their triggering and social justice warrior attitudes and stuff like that. Sorry, my mount is acting up today. It's got to be an all-encompassing, time-consuming, mess. I don't see how they have time to think or do just about anything else other than worry about what other people are doing and thinking and acting. And I just thought about all this time and effort that they put in being butthurt about whatever, whether it's some conservative speaker coming onto campus or, somebody found a poop swastika, which actually never really happened. If they'd taken, that time and effort and actually used that to, maybe become financially literate or, learn how their financial system works or economic system works, rather than relying on this great hoax called education, right? Education. I meet people, and I don't converse with a lot of people anymore, but I meet people who, they're like, I have a master's degree. What do you do? Or I have a doctorate. So? What does that have to do with anything, the question is, what can you do with it? Now look, if you have a doctorate in pharmacy or, a doctorate in chemistry and you're working for 3M or, a pharmaceutical company or something like that, okay, that's impressive. I think it's a waste of time and money, personally, but if that's what you're passionate about, go for it. But I hate the almost reverence conveyed upon anybody who is educated and has a degree, or anybody who's a professor. There's a large segment of our society that automatically, thinks that, there's some kind of expert, or, they have, some kind of exalted status, put on them. And it's been my observation and my experience that that's just not true. And in fact, I've found that typically the more educated people are, really the less capable they are of actual production. And by production, I mean, earning money or, being able to build something. Sorry, damn camera mount. On a tangent, can't seem to find a camera mount that'll actually work for me. So this is like the third one, and it's just irritating. But think about all the time. Let me back up one more thing. So my wife is a nurse, and she has a master's degree? I don't know, at least a bachelor's. I don't know. I'll have to ask her. But a lot of the people that she works with, well, a few of the people she works with, they want to make more money or something, and they don't know what to do, so they're going to go back to school and get their master's degree, or go back and get their doctorate, as if, when you suddenly get a master's degree, you're going to get a 20% pay raise. I've not seen that or known that to be true. And in fact, I found it typically is the opposite, because you're going to have to pay for that, and hopefully, if you're going to do something like that, you're going to get your company to pay for it, at least 80%, if not more. But you're going to come out with some kind of debt, and maybe you get a 10% bump. Probably not, because most companies aren't going to give you more money for the same job you're doing that you did yesterday with a bachelor's degree, that now that you got a master's degree, most companies aren't just going to automatically give you a pay raise. So you'll probably have to switch companies if you want to do that. And I just don't see the cost-benefit analysis, the return on investment. I don't see how the math works. But to get back to these people who are extremely interested in what other people are doing, rather than looking at themselves and cleaning their house, they want to clean other people's houses. And I'm not saying literally, it's metaphorically. Imagine if they would actually take that time and do what I do. Go out and find crappy homes and rebuild them. Stop worrying so much about what other people think and other people do, and start worrying about what you do and what you think in your future. So, I was young once. I was in college once. And though I didn't have the opportunity to be all butthurt about what other people are doing, I doubt I would have done anything different. I wasn't mature enough. I didn't have, I didn't have I didn't have a mentor. I had really bad thought processes, and obviously I was a product of public high school, which means I had no education on taxes, no education on the financial system, and no education on how to make money. So I doubt I would have done anything different. I was stubborn, thought I knew everything, and I didn't. And kind of funny, the older you get, at least for me, the more I realize that I really don't know that much. But I can figure stuff out. Anyways, these are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Leave them in the comments section below. I don't know. I hope you go out there and live the You Won't Stop Me lifestyle, like this mount for my phone on my dashboard. It's not going to stop me, even though it keeps getting lower and lower. So You Won't Stop Me lifestyle is about three things: knowledge, wisdom, and experience. Once you have those three, it really doesn't matter what goes on in your life. It doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter who comes and takes away the physical stuff. You can always get it back. I wish you success.